Like most mountain bikers, I got into the sport because I like to go fast. For me, it's all about the descent. Being one of my local riding destinations for the last 2 years, I've ridden most of the trails that Haldon Forest has to offer. So I can say from personal experience that there are plenty of descents to choose from.
Oh, slick.
With 2 decent marked trails and a whole heap of others, there's no end to the fun you can have here. So, today I thought I'd share my experiences with you and explore 3 of my favourite descents from both the trails and off-piste. Let's check them out. The first descent is one of the sections on the red-graded Ridge Ride Trail, so let's jump straight in. Anyone who's ridden this trail will know this section well. It's fast, fun, and has something in it for everyone, starting with this large sweeping berm. This trail has recently been resurfaced and rerouted and now ends with a bang that can easily catch riders out. Any trail that gets fast and loose is always up there in my books, and this section picks up a lot of speed in a short space of time. The upper part has a couple of quick left to right corners which will test your ability to throw your bike from side to side. The gravel can also be a bit loose here, which only adds to the excitement. Once you make it over the small kicker, you continue to pick up speed as you round this gradual corner. Next up is this part that was revamped last year with these awesome left to right roller coaster type bank corners. These are great fun to ride, and they ride really well. At this point you're still picking up speed, so it's worth keeping your wits about you. Coming down to the last section, the trail slows into a technical feature. We actually looked at this feature on the channel a few months back when it first got put in. It's tight, rocky, off-camber, and awkward. Lots of riders don't actually like this feature because it's difficult, but that's why I like it. This type of feature is well in keeping with the technical nature of a red-graded trail and is a great challenge. A fitting end to my 3rd favourite trail section in the forest. To look at my number 2 trail, we're heading to some of the more natural lines in the forest. This is one that I discovered after the Enduro event was held here last year. In total, it's around 5 minutes long, which is a pretty decent downhill run, so I'll just show you some of the more interesting bits. One of the reasons I like this trail is because it's natural. The ground can be loose in places, the trail is uneven, and it gets tricky in the wet weather. This trail is a top to bottom run on some challenging terrain. It really has a mixture of everything you could want, and so is suited to more advanced riders. It has plenty of roots, some drops, tight twists, it has slow technical elements to it, and faster sections. Like I said, something for everyone. I think it's easy to see why I like this trail so much. I've ridden it on both my full suspension bike and my hardtail, and it's a blast on both. Riding a hardtail does mean you have to work a bit harder on the roots and bumpier sections, but it's very rewarding when you get to the bottom. I'm not going to post exactly where this trail is, but to be honest, it isn't exactly a secret, and it isn't exactly hard to find. So enjoy! For my current favourite trail section here, we're back on the Ridge Ride Trail again. Now, I always look forward to riding this section. It comes just after a bit of a climb, and it's long, flowing, and fast. One of the great things about this trail section is that you can flow with it all the way to the bottom if you want, but I like to spice things up a bit by hitting a few of the small kickers on the side. I love the speed and flow of this upper part. There's plenty to keep you interested throughout the section, but beware of a few roots and rocks in places, but to be honest, these just help to keep you on your toes. When you get to the lower part of the section, it continues winding left and right. However, there are added complications of some rock gardens. At high speed on a short travel hardtail, these can be an exciting shock to the system. However, on my 150mm full suspension bike, they are no problem. The fun continues as you start to slowly meander around a few boulders. You come to this awesome wiggly section where you're going around streams and over trees. Once you go over this final tree, you can go full tilt into the final part. Flat out across the bridge, you can maintain your speed throughout this whole section just by pumping your bike. It's a brilliant way to end a downhill section, pumping over bumps and avoiding trees. Awesome. So, those are currently my 3 favourite descents at Haldon Forest. There really are so many descents to choose from up here that it was tough to whittle it down to just these 3. For all you guys that have ridden up here, why not let me know which ones are your favourites? Hope you all enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, I'm out.